It's a beautiful weekend. You're so welcome to Let's Talk Entertainment here on your favorite news channel, Joy News on Multi TV. My name is Becky. It's time to bring you all the stories that you have missed during the week. But before I come back with all the stories, here is a trending song that everybody has been singing, Despacito. Have you heard about Despacito? Well, Despacito is right here on Let's Talk Entertainment. Enjoy. We'll be right back.
Fonzie, Diwa. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh. Hey, go. Sí, sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo hoy. Diwa. Vi que tu mirada ya estaba llamándome. Muéstrame el camino que yo voy. Oh, tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el plan. Solo con pensarlo se acelera el pulso. Oh yeah, ya me está gustando más de lo normal. Todos mis sentidos van pidiendo más. Esto hay que tomarlo sin ningún apuro. Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte a besos despacito. Firma las paredes de tu laberinto y hacer de tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito. Sube, 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 sube.
So welcome back to Let's Talk Entertainment. The show is sitting right here on Joy News on Multi TV, and I'm Becky, bringing you all the stories that you've missed during the week. And the song you heard is Despacito, the trending song. I'll bring it to you, right after we give you all the stories that you need to know in the world of entertainment. Today we are starting with the National Gospel Awards scheme, which was launched inside Kumasi. We have all the details right here on the weekend edition of Let's Talk Entertainment.
A nationwide award scheme to honor players in the Ghanaian gospel music industry has been outdoored at a colorful ceremony in Kumasi. The National Gospel Music Awards seeks to recognize and appreciate the contribution of gospel artists for the contribution to the creative arts sector. Musicians and other stakeholders who attended the launch expressed excitement for the scheme. They say it's long overdue.
I was so happy when I heard about this award scheme. Initially, when I heard it, I thought it was just a normal thing that they wanted to do. But I think for last week, I was just following them, and then whatever they were saying, their plan, their focus, whatever they want to achieve, I saw it was on good cause. So why not, Empress? Let me join it and see if, God willing, we can push it to where God wants to take this award scheme to.
The ability to explain the vision to us and make us understand their plans and their intention for gospel music is so amazing. So they have done a good job, and kudos to them.
We are looking forward to greater works because out of this we know that so many upcoming talents are going to be on earth and people are going to be motivated. After all, we know that what we are going to do, somebody elsewhere has recognized what we are doing and our good job, and they are going to reward us at the end of the day.
This one is not just an ordinary award. It can bring someone to Christ. Those who are drinking the thing not good, can bring them to Christ. And when I had this award, I was very happy. I thank God. When they join it together, they give our glory to the hip life and the hip hop artists. But it is good we are doing the National Gospel Award.
We as critics, as pundits, as analysts, we are looking at it that when things goes wrong, we will criticize them. When it goes right, yes, we will applaud them that yes, you've done a good job. Like we've always been doing on radio and TV, that yes, if it's good, we say it. If it's bad, why wouldn't we say it?
Royal Akofena Entertainment and Kumasi Business Unit of Multimedia Group Limited are partnering in the initiative. Nana Asensumensa reports.
Well, I'm sure all the gospel musicians here in Ghana will be definitely looking forward to this particular award scheme. I am looking forward to it. I hope that it comes off very soon so that I can bring you all the details from the awards. Now let's move on and talk about the worship summit that was held for the late Danny Nate. It was held at the College of Physicians Hall, and of course, let's talk entertainment. We were there and we came through with this report.
The 15th of July 2017 marked exactly 1 year Minister Danny Nate passed on, and in honor of his memory, a musical concert was organized to celebrate him. The night, which was full of worship, saw his protege, Neokai, Pastor Helen Yorson, amongst others, raise worship to God, and also saw people dedicate their lives to God.
If you have your hand up, I want you to just do something. I know time is gone. I want you to just step out. Just come.
So even though Danny is gone, he is still winning souls for the Lord God Almighty. Esther Koba of Stratcom, who is a force behind the anniversary celebration, accepted that it's been a tough year with the death of Danny, and also revealed that this is going to be an annual event.
The reality is that the scripture that says, "For me to live is Christ, to die is gain," has become so real through Danny's passing. So it is tough, but there is gain. So we have a number of activities that we are working on, and we will look at an annual remembrance event that helps to gain people into the kingdom of Christ.
For lawyer Chachichi Kata, he believes that Minister Danny prepared us for his parting.
For me, he prepared us in a way for his call to a higher ministry, because when he sang songs like Mitiasia, you know, it was as if he was foretelling that he was going to a more gainful employment in higher ministry. So I know that he's called to a higher ministry, and I just thank God for that.
Reverend Abubakar, who is Danny's spiritual father, though hasn't really settled with the fact that Minister Danny is gone, he believes that Danny is where he won't have any distraction doing what he does best.
I mean, each time it's like, well, he's truly gone. Well, but the good thing is that he is gone where we're going. And at the end of the day, what he's always wanted to do is what he's doing 24/7. There is no distraction for him. He's right in the presence of the Lord.
Reverend Andy Yorson, pastor of KICC, who has known Danny from Accra days, together with renowned Ghanaian music producer Zab Mallet, don't believe a year after that Danny is gone.
I must confess, it still hasn't sunk in yet, to be honest with you. Although it's been a year, you know, one keeps thinking, oh, he's just on the other side of town and he will pop up any moment from now. I really can't say that I have gotten over the shock, to be honest. And every time I hear his songs on air, it sort of brings back everything.
As at now, to tell you the truth, I'm still in denial. I don't believe he's dead. You know.
A year after his death?
Yes, that's what happens to me when I'm that close to you. I mean, I don't believe that he's gone. For me, I think he's traveled. And, you know, we might see him one day.
Neokai, a protege of Minister Danny Nate, still misses the big brother he had in Danny.
You know, that call in the morning, hello, you know, and just to know you have a big brother. I miss that a lot, you know, that my big brother is there, but it also tells me that I have to be there for others.
Let's still stay in the gospel music industry and talk about a gospel musician great Ohima Mercy. She's doing well with her music, and recently she commissioned a borehole for the James Camp prison. Of course, Let's Talk Entertainment, we went there to support her, and we came out with this one.
Highly spiritual.
Oh na 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 na. Hewa. Yo Yesu aye mi huni ya minka. Minka. Jime free bon sampo chenyi nemo. Nemo. Swama disanyi na mana ya me mama. Mama. Ni awaye ya sida jona metu. Incho sasido. Sasido. Ni awaye yo sasido.
challenges. And I believe that people like you have been supporting us. My Director General says I should tell you that he's grateful, that he's been watching all the good things that you have been doing for us, from Mr. Wam to prison headquarters and to James Camp.
Many other things that God has done, and He has continued to do it in our lives. Today, we are somewhere at the Boston Homes, and Ohima Mercy, her prison projects that she has spoken about every now and then. She has just commissioned a new borehole here at the Boston Home, and of course, Let's Talk Entertainment, we're here. First of all, congratulations to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Seriously, Charlie, we've been through a lot, and when God called me into the music ministry, I made a promise to God that if He blesses me, I'll also do my best to bless others, and one of such is the prisons, because this is why God came into this world. Jesus came into this world not for righteousness, but He came to save the sinners. And it's something that I vowed to Jesus that for the rest of my life, I'll do my best to help the society.
This I suppose is the second one, because you cut a sword for one at the Jamestown, and this is like all done, and we can actually drink from it. We saw it right here. They're actually looking forward for more. You're ready to bring them more, like 3 or 4.
We're trying as much as possible. We, as the team or Ohima Mercy's ministry, we're planning to do every year. We'll do one borehole in 1 or 2 prisons, and we started this year with this one. So, and when we asked the director, he said there are other places too that they need it so badly. So we're planning to go to Ofori, as he said, and other places. We're praying that God will give us the strength. We'll do it and do it more.
We just want to thank God for the opportunity, and then to be a blessing to the inmates. I think this should not be only us, but every one of us out there should really consider our prisons in our own little way. Whatever we can do to support our prisons, I think we need to do it, because the reformation process cannot be done by only one person or just our prison officers, but all of us in our own little way. Our contributions can go a long way to support them, to make the reformation process better for them.
Highly spiritual.
Oh na 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 na. Hewa. Yo Yesu ayemi huni amin.
Well, I think gospel musicians should take a cue from what Ohima Mercy did and make it a point to support, the needy here in the country. We wish Ohima Mercy all the best. We pray that she does more of these things, which will go a long way supporting, the country. Let's move on from gospel music and talk about the Miss United Nations pageant. It was held in Jamaica, and of course, our very own Ghanaian Rebecca Asamoah was there, and she actually got the first runner-up. That's so big for Ghana. And so when she came back from Jamaica, of course, we went to meet her up at the airport.
Murder! God forgive me. I'm killing them all. I'll be your colonial master. You for obey your father.
I'm grateful to each and everybody who supported this dream, and I will never let them down. I'll just work extremely hard to make sure that each and everyone is able to benefit from this crown.
How is Jamaica like? Jamaica. Tell me about Jamaica before we come back to the reason why you actually went to Jamaica.
To go to Jamaica for holidays. Jamaica is amazing. the hospitality. Oh my God, they're so covered with like lots of water, mountains. Oh, I want to go back to Jamaica.
All right, the Miss United Nations pageant. How did you get in there? You were crowned the first runner-up. Tell me about
Miss United Nations World 2017. It's a humanitarian pageant, so they see how best they can uplift women, men, and then children to better various communities. And I was so honored and pleased to be called upon to represent my noble country.
They worship, they move on the mountains, so police no fit ask me where they my license. I don't take in, I don't take no chances. I'm breaking the rules and I'm changing the game, and your boo guy the bullshit the do.
It's Rebecca's third win in 3 years after she was earlier crowned Miss Ghana 2015 runner-up and winner of Miss Africa Continent in South Africa. She is the first Ghanaian queen to represent a country on the Miss United Nations stage. Over 80 contestants from around the world took part in the Saturday pageant in Jamaica, but Russia was a judge winner at the end, while Ghana and Mexico took the first and second runner-ups position respectively. Miss United Nations is a humanitarian pageant which helps to better the lives of persons around the world. It identifies and showcases world's best tourism course ambassadors, those who have the skills, talent, and personalities best suited to promote their respective countries. Some queens who were at the airport to welcome Rebecca shared their thoughts with us.
Becky is a go-getter. Becky is a strong woman. She is a real definition of a woman of substance. I wasn't surprised when she told me she won.
She's been such a good influence to me. Every time, in any aspect, if I want to give up, Becky's like, don't give up, keep pushing. And this is what she's done. She's shown us that if you actually keep pushing, you can achieve anything you want to achieve in life.
My first time meeting her, but I've heard a lot about her and I'm so proud of her. You know, from Ghana, we're changing the world, yes, and then from Ghana, greater things are coming. For me, I am in support of everything she's doing.
Rebecca remains one of Ghana's successful queens. She does not disappoint when she mounts the stage.
Murder! Oh, God forgive me! I'm killing them all! I'll be your colonial master! You for obey your father!
Well, away from Rebecca Asamoah, let's talk about One Love, the couple. Now, he is in full support of his sister. Yes, One Love says that he supports Sister Debbie and Medical's relationship, whether Sister Debbie is older than Medical or not. He supports them 100%.
Sister got together with him. I was listening to his song Connect. We're going crazy about that song, where it says featuring Pono, featuring all these
the
people,
artists, and then you
but
try
it
to
was
rap
him.
like them. Yeah.
And I was already a fan. Then I listened to Confirm and so that before I think Deborah even met him. So I was already a fan, and I'm still a fan.
What do you think about their relationship? I mean, your sister and Medica.
Oh, they have fun. I'm always watching their Snapchats, meeting them. They're always laughing together, joking. They're pushing each other. You know, Deborah pushes him with, you know, the branding, and he also pushes her with the business, because he's a very business-minded guy. And so they push each other, you know, to excel. So
How your sister tell you about? Was it social media you come to know of it, or you know, inform you officially, or you hear before you ask them? How you hear say they did it?
I'm not too clear about how it happened. I can't remember. I know the Kai, really, how it happened. I know the Kai.
Wow. For the first time you met Medica, how was it like?
Oh,
what
really
was the
cool.
conversation?
Oh, Charlie, normal, like, what's up, Charlie? I like your music. Oh, I like yours too. Just normal boys talking. And then I shot a video for him as well around that time. And God bless you.
You collecting money?
Yeah.
You collect that money?
Yeah.
Maybe you are content, so why you collect that money?
Yeah, I think it was like a silent kind of akunta dues kind of thing that went down, you know.
This is the issue with your sister and Medica, the age difference.
And also,
so what's your take on that?
For me, dear, I've always said, I mean, even Aliyah had that song, age is nothing but a number. And Deborah, apart from even looking young, she's very playful, very young at heart. So until she releases her age to you, you won't even know. People always think police are always asking her for a license and so on and so forth. When she's outside of the country and she's buying alcohol, the people ask for her ID card to make sure she's over 21. So she looks young, very young. And so if that's even the issue, that's also kind of balanced. But the main thing is where they are both are kind of in their careers. Deborah kind of started working with music late. And so they are building together something, you know. And so me, I've never really taken into the fact their age. But
all right, that was One Love, the Kobolo for you. I mean, what are family for? You support your family anytime, any day. So, well, if it was me, I would have supported my family anytime. So, big ups to you, One Love, the Kobolo. Big ups to you, Sister Derby. And big ups to you, Medical. Let's move on and talk about EL. After 1 year of winning the Ghana Music Awards Artist of the Year, EL is back. And he says that his return is big. It's coming all at large.
Pushing the lala for lama. The niggas is out in the chalet, looking for lala for lama.
Is in the building.
What's up, baby?
Hey, now, me too on Kacho. Dear Nekoso.
I've been around. I'm a Cosmo underground.
Okay. So why people are saying that you've been, away for a very long time? It looks like 200 years. Charlie, what's up?
Yes, I've been traveling. I've been trying to experience new things and get new inspiration, meet new people, see the world, get new ideas, stuff like that. So it takes time, but I'm back home now. So let's get it popping.
So you've got the ideas that you're looking for, the songs that you're looking for, the albums, everything ready?
Everything is ready. Everything is set right now. So right now we're come move back to back. So get ready for big things coming.
Tell me about the experience, out there.
It's amazing, man. You see, the more you travel, they say travel and see. The more you travel, the more you get to experience the world, the more ideas you get. And I like to take all those things, all that experience, and bring it back here and try and grow. Not just me, but other artists down here, the industry itself. So there's more things I think I've learned that I can contribute to. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about the music that I make. It's about what I can do to help grow all of us in the music industry.
So what do you make of comments that EL is lazy after the VGMAs, he went to sleep, blah, 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 so many things.
I don't know. Somebody mentioned that in there once, but besides you mentioning it here, I don't see where those comments are coming from, because since the year started, I've released over 6 songs. And I've released a video for See Me Sometime. The video for Abba is coming out very soon. We're about to start doing shows back to back. I've been doing shows outside, which you might not necessarily hear about over here. Yes, I've been touring with Lauryn Hill as well. So I think all those things here, I don't know where it's coming from. Maybe people want me to work even harder than I'm working right now.
I was coming. Maybe people are expecting too much from you.
I think so. People expect a lot from me, because I guess the music that I make, it makes you want more from me. So I guess that's my case. So if you want more, I can always give you more.
Do you feel under pressure to do, more than you can actually?
I used to. Yes, I used to feel a lot of pressure, but I've learned that the more experienced you get, the more you learn how to just take it easy, and let things happen in due course. Timing, I've come to realize timing is everything. So I don't let people pressure me. I don't let things pressure me. I go according to my own time and give the people as natural an experience as I can give them. So me, I need to take pressure. I can't do it. No.
Tell us 5 things we don't know about you.
Wow, 5 things you don't know about me. First thing is I have over 5 siblings, brothers and sisters, and they are spread all across the world. The second thing you don't know about me is I was born with an extra finger on each hand. So I actually have 6 fingers on each hand. I can see it over there. But when I was born, it was cut off. And so that's the second thing you don't know about me. The third thing is I record my music, all my music alone by myself. I don't like there to be anybody else in the studio. I like to record by myself, just one person recording my music. Fourth thing you don't know about me is I don't like birthdays. I don't like to celebrate birthdays. I like to celebrate every day as it comes, but I don't like to set apart one day a year so that I get all the calls from the people who haven't called me and try and wish me. I don't like that. And then the last thing you don't know about me is I'm a helpless romantic. When it comes to emotions about somebody you care about, I'm very, very broken down. So that's
You have somebody you care about?
Yes, of course I do. Yes, my mother.
No pressure to get married, because the last time I heard you were dating somebody, you won't mention the name. So a lot of people, there's this expectation that he will get married. So are you under pressure to get married?
From who? From public. Oh no, the public coming.
Momsy,
and the people, the girls actually, people who I meet. I happen to meet people who are very like-minded as me, and in that idea, I meet people who are not actually pressuring me to get married or anything. I'm not. No, I meet people who are very easygoing, who are very open-minded about a lot of things, and that's how I am. I'm very open-minded about a lot of things, especially when it comes to relationships. You wouldn't believe. So I'm not under any pressure to get married right now. Maybe in the future we'll see what happens. Yeah.
How about your mom? You speak so well about your mom. You love your mom. Everybody loves them, but you seem to love your mom more than anything else.
Yes. My mom is my number one inspiration, and she's one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. But she doesn't pressure me. She gives me opportunity to be who I am and take things at my own pace, and she trusts my judgment when it comes to a lot of things. So she knows one day we'll get there. But she trusts me. So.
How about your Twitter verification? What happened to that whole thing?
This was like a big deal till I came to Ghana. I just changed it. I just thought ELGH would be simpler than ELRepGH, because people, when they type in, when they're looking for me, they don't know my Twitter handle, and they type in EL, the normal thing that follows is GH, Ghana, and they don't go to ELREPGH because they don't know their handle. So they go to ELGH, EL Ghana, and it's easier to find me if you type in ELGH, which is my new handle. So I guess it's easier for me. It was just a decision I made. Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about your favorite food, then we end this so that you can go and eat your favorite
food. My favorite food is I can't decide. It's between banku and okra soup and kinky and fish. Banku and okra soup and kinky and fish. But also in there's bambara beans and kaklo. So it's between the three of them. I can't decide.
Can I decide for you? Because you're going to cook it. Okay. I'm not the one cooking.
I'll come and eat.
I am not the one. You're about to cook it right now.
I'm going to cook.
Stars in the kitchen.
But the thing is, I can't cook kinky.
Oh, so you pick banku and okra soup because, for EL, Eloma Dabla, banku and okra soup.
Okay, then I think I can make the okra soup, but not the banku. We have a date.
No, the idea is EL. You tell us how to cook the whole thing. I'll help you with the banku. It's so easy. So we get the okra.
First, you get the okra, and then you chop it up into small pieces, right? And you have to have your onions. You have to have your garlic, some small garlic, some small adobo, it gives it the seasoning. Exactly. You have to have your spices, your pepper, and then you combine them all in a big bowl and cook it and eat. That's all. Don't forget your palm oil, some meat, goat meat especially. Don't forget your willy. Put it all together and eat.
Thank you so much, EL.
It's my pleasure.
You're done with the cooking? No, you're not done.
No, the bankung. You said you made the bankung, so you have to let me know how you make that one too, or that one later.
Later, yeah.
So right now it's my okra soup with kinky.
Kinky, just take it like that. Thank you so much for talking to us, and we wish and hope that that album, everything that we're expecting from you, EL, will come to pass.
Definitely.
But if your eye red, when you miss Mejiga, if I be nobody.
All right, let's move away from EL. We hope that EL, bounce back very soon with all the songs that he says that he's been working on. We hope that hopefully this year he will win something at the Ghana Music Awards, or next year, or the next, I don't know. But, well, big ups to you, EL, for that beautiful interview. We hope that we, talk more often. You should be in the media more often. It will kind of help you. Yes. Let's move on to other international stories and talk about Beyonce. Now, Tina Knowles, Beyonce's mom, has been speaking to E! Entertainment, and she's been, giving out all about Beyonce's twins and, how Beyonce is coping, because they used to be a family of 3, now a family of 5, how she's, handling the babies and all. Tina Knowles have it right here on Let's Talk Entertainment.
Has been introduced to Beyonce and Jay-Z's twins, how her mom and dad adjusting to life at home. Well, I just found out from grandma herself, Miss Tina Knowles Lawson. The world was finally introduced to those beautiful grandbabies of yours. You guys just must be over the moon.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Very excited.
There was some confusion over the name, so help me clear it up. We've got a girl named
Rumi and
a boy named
Sir.
Well, one baby is a lot of work. I can't imagine 2. How are Jay-Z and Beyonce adjusting to life at home with 3 kids now?
Well, it's exciting. It's a wonderful experience. Yeah.
You can't forget the firstborn, right? How's Blue Ivy doing as a big sister? Is she enjoying her younger sibling?
Very proud and very excited. Yeah. Good big sister.
She's a great big sister.
Yeah, she really is.
She really cares for them a lot.
Well, to end with today is Despacito. If you don't know about the song, it's in Spanish, the writer, the producer, and everything. I have everything right here for you. If you've been enjoying Despacito and you don't know anything about the trending song, which is trending all over the world, I have the details right here on Let's Talk Entertainment.
Sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo hoy. Vi que tu mirada ya estaba llamándome. Muéstrame el camino que yo voy.
What happened with this song is just insane, said Fonsi, who hails from Puerto Rico and sings in Spanish. I don't want to use the word accident because I was trying to write a hit, but I didn't plan for it to cross over. I just wanted to make people dance. The 39-year-old said the global success of his song, which has reached #1 in 35 countries including the UK, gave him hope in the current political climate. Quote, I come from Puerto Rico and live in Miami. We are living in an interesting time right now when people want to divide us. They want to build walls. And for a song to bring people and cultures together, that's what makes me proud. Despacito is a sun-bleached slice of sensual reggaeton. The title translates as slowly, referring to the speed of Fonsi's seduction technique. It hit #1 around Latin America when it was released in January, but only caught fire in the English-speaking world after Justin Bieber heard the song in a nightclub and asked to add a verse. His version of the song, known as Despacito, has become a phenomenon on streaming services, most notably Spotify and Apple Music. It is already the 4th most played video of all time on YouTube, where it is rapidly closing in on the top 3, all of which are years old. The head of Universal Music Group, Sir Lucien Grange, said the success of Despacito showed how streaming was democratizing the music market. Quote, streaming has allowed a song with a different beat, from a different culture in a different language, to become this juggernaut of success and pleasure, he told the BBC.
Nos vamos pegando poquito a poquito. Y es que esa belleza es un rompecabezas, pero para montarlo aquí tengo la pieza. Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te quedas conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte a besos despacito. Firma las paredes.
On that Despacito note, we end Let's Talk Entertainment here on your favorite news channel, Joy News on Multi TV. Remember, this is the weekend edition. It comes off every Saturday and Sunday on Joy News on Multi TV. My name is Becky. Join me same time next weekend for even more thrilling edition of Let's Talk Entertainment. Thank you so much, Ifya Beach Hotel, for giving us this beautiful environment to talk entertainment from. Until next weekend, ciao.